Story of my life. No, I'm joking. Pop out chat. Live. We're live. That's what they're saying. I'm alive. I feel alive. Do you feel alive? This was a I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
Live in 6 minutes. Waiting for freedom. Story of my life. No, I'm joking.
Oh, I'm alive. All right. I am live. How are you guys doing? How are you all doing today? So, I want to get this going. I want to get this started. I want you guys to know that I'm here for you. I'm here to help you as much as I can. So, for those of you who are new to the stream, for those of you who are old to the stream, you must know that this stream is for helping you. It is not a shout-out stream. It's not a way to get your name out there. This is me going over your channels individually for a brief period of time to be able to help you grow your channel. And they are full and thorough workovers on your channel, going anything over from the metadata all the way up to what your banner looks like. So, we're going to be doing that. Now then, for those of you who are also new to the channel, you might also know that I do have a little set of rules for this particular stream. The stream rules are, once I call your name, you have got to be here. If you're not here, I move on to the next person because, again, it's not exactly a way for your channel to get shouted out. This is me to help you. The next thing is there's going to be a point in time where I'm going to open a list and you guys will be on the, you guys say, I would like to be on the list. And I'm going to type it in the chat. So you're going to see list is open in chat. From there, you just give me, say, hey, I would like a review or something nice asking for a review, but only say it once. Don't keep repeating yourself, because the issue with that is I start getting lost in how many people ask or request a certain thing. So try not to repeat yourself and only ask once. If you ask like 3 times, I'm probably going to not put your name on the list. But that's just me telling you this. And also, like when I say close, that's it. I'm not taking more names until I open the list back up again. However, during that time when I'm helping the people that I'm spinning on the wheel, do know that I will be focused on that and I will not be taking requests for more. So I wouldn't ask for requests while I am helping individuals, because I will not be able to take that. Keep the chat nice and open. Keep it nice and alive by talking to each other, helping each other out while I'm going over other individuals' channels. And while I'm going on other individuals' channels, I want you to take a look at your channels and see if there's something I might be missing or something I've gone over on their channels and went, oh, wait, I could change this really quick on my channel just in case I roll you. It's going to be a randomized list. So let's get this started. By the way, the list will be open for 30 seconds. Sorry. The list is usually open for 30 seconds, and that's when I go. And that's exactly how long I give people to give a response. So that being said, I'm going to start to open the list now. Just give me a second. Open. Wait. The list is open. And also, I updated the wheel. There's a new wheel. I found it. It has a neat little applause thing. All right, there we go. Sleeping Cat Studios. You're going to take out Bill. Reception. Eddie Mills. Gas mask. And remember, only ask once, because I will ignore you if you ask 3 times. Did this not start? Okay, so well, you guys get a little extra time now. Let's see. Only ask once, because if I see that you ask more than once, this means you're trying to drown out other people, and that ain't fair to them. The Luigi Show. All right, that's a fun name. Zenexo. And for those of you asking once, thank you for being so nice and patient. Captain Blue, when the buzzer rings, I stop taking names. All right, I'm gonna make mention here. List is closed. Okay, so I'm still copying names, so bear with me. Topic of the time while I'm talking: what is your favorite season? Or better yet, no, what is your favorite horror character? Because we're trying to keep it Halloweeny, hence the really cheap spiderweb stuff Oh man, I'm stuck to it now. Got going on. Let's see, K-Vlogs and more. Gamers Nation. Ooh. It jumped. I do apologize. Sleeping. I'm doing pretty good, Sleeping Cat. Vanis. Vanny Geo. Roger's Workout. Sure. Always like seeing different types of channels like that. 5.4 million views. That's an interesting name for a channel. The audio is very low. I can fix that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Revu. I fixed that. I don't know if you saw mine or not. Miss Time Lord. I don't think you were on this. Okay. There we go. All set. Now we're going to add names to the wheel. Bang. Look at that. Now that wheel looks nice and full. It's that Google wheel. All right. Here we go. And our winner is going to be... Captain Blue, come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Let's remove that guy. Well, that's what I like that this does. It actually removes names. Let's go to Captain Blue. All right, Captain. I know you're here because you're actively talking in a channel. All right. So, ooh, that is an interesting banner. I think I've seen your channel before. All right. Yeah, no, I definitely have seen your channel before. This is not the first time I visited it. So here's the thing. Let's take a look. Right, I'm like, here's the thing. I can't hear a thing that's going on. But I believe
my second one. I was happy with that.
This is the same.
I still wasn't happy with it.
This is the same trailer I believe I've seen before. Actually, not really a trailer. It says third intro video. Yeah, I know.
This is a gaming channel.
Okay,
hey
hold on.
Hey guys, how's it going? This is Cat speaking. This is my third intro video. Third? Yes, third.
Third?
Third. Number traits.
It takes a bit. It takes a little bit.
Third. Anyway, the reason I'm making this one.
I don't forget channels I've gone over.
I was happier with that than the first one, but I still wasn't happy with it. And I'm back. Some of you might not know this, but my computer crashed. Blah blah blah. So my old one, so I have a new computer now. Anyway, let's get on to what the hell this channel is.
Okay, so let me stop you right there before we keep going. So at the beginning of your channel trailer, you kind of made a lot of excuses why your channel trailer keeps changing. Don't, because for a person visiting your channel, that would be completely irrelevant. They want to know about you. Get into what you got to say. You're taking an awful long time to drive down a road that's only 1 foot long. So I'm just saying you need to definitely talk a bit more, talk more about the channel. Just get right into what you gotta say. Get people hyped about what your channel's all about. Get people excited about you. And I think we talked about your banner before. It is a really pretty looking banner, but I believe we're missing something, and that is the very important thing, which is you. There's no you on the banner. Not you specifically, but your name is nowhere on the banner. But it would be hard to put any type of text on this only because of how busy it actually is. I mean, I'm not exactly sure what game this is based off of or where the artwork came from, but it is really nice artwork. But also keep in mind when you have like art like this on your banner, unless you have explicit permission from the original creator, I would definitely be careful with putting other people's art on there, unless it's a public gaming type things. I know some people put like Overwatch stuff on their banner, so I'm not sure if this was made by a personal artist or anything like that, but if this was made by another artist that was found online, I'd be very careful putting it on your banner. The next thing I want to say is I like you got your uploads, you got your individual playlist. It's nice. Visual novels, high school romance, read one, pretend to be a most views I have ever seen. No, it's the what do you mean most views? We doing wow, we're doing really good right now. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. That definitely makes me happy. So let us continue to the about section. I don't know. I just saw it and I loved it. Yeah, it was really nice, but I always be careful with that type of stuff because an artist can do something really mean if they don't like the fact that their art's on your channel. They can go here to this one little button and then do this, and you don't want that being an issue. That is something you definitely don't want having as an issue on your channel because you could get a DMCA on your channel just by having other people's art on there without their permission. Now, like all the art on my channel, I've gotten permission from the original creators. All the like in terms of some thumbnails that I have on my channel that involve like characters from Overwatch that were hand drawn by people that were on like Tumblr or have like a DeviantArt page. I actually contacted them personally. Went, hey, I would like to use this. Is that all right? And they're like, are you doing Junkrat's voice? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. And then they just go okay. So. The next thing, let's talk about your About section. Let's give it a little read. Hello, everyone. My name is Jalen, but most people call me Wolf, Boo, or Captain, or Miner, but I'd let you decide what to call me. I really don't care. I'm just playing games and having fun most of the time. Period. I wanted to share with everyone, and this is a run-on sentence. I'm just going to say that much. It's a lot of comments is stretching out the sentence. I really don't care. I'm just, okay. But I'll let you decide what to call me, period. I don't really care. I'm just playing games, having fun most of the time, and no comma. I wanted to share that with everyone, and I wanted to have you guys join me in the fun. Okay, I wanted to share with everyone, okay, most of the time, period. I wanted to share with everyone, and I wanted to have you guys join me in the fun, period. Now you must be wondering why I am doing all of this. To be honest, comma, it just looks fun, period. I like playing video games, and I like playing with or against everyone. And to that I say bring it on. But, comma, closer, I'm still a newbie at this, comma, so sorry for any mess-ups, period. Everyone had a good night? Did they? Did they have a good night? Good morning. Everyone have a good night, comma, good morning, or good afternoon, depending on how you read this? When you read this. Try to post every 2 to 4 days. Okay, I'm going to hold you to that. Now then, I would definitely take a look into utilizing Microsoft Word. Definitely just copy this, put it in there. It'll pick up some grammatical errors and run on sentences and give you some suggestions. Or there's a neat little app called Grammarly, which I would love to be sponsored by one day. Grammarly, seriously? Let's just work something out. I mean, like, it's like Matt Pat and Diet Coke. I mean, I just need you to love me, and I'll love you back. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, I would download the app. It definitely helps you out a bit when it comes to sentence structure and grammatical punctuations. So just watch that. I like how you kind of give us a little rundown of what you do on your channel. I like how you kind of give us your little backstory as well. That's nice. And you even gave us your time. So you followed what I told you last time. So let's talk about this Twitter. Okay. So we got this going on. It's getting colder over here, and it's Captain Lysy because, I mean, I get to drink hot chocolate a lot more now. Okay, that's good. You're staying active on your Twitter. That's good. Looks like you only update it every like 6 days or so though. So try to utilize it a little bit more, and also don't forget to upload your gaming content on your Twitter as well. And doesn't sponsor. Yeah, Grammarly, make it happen. I've only told people to use it so many times. I'm a gamer and I also play card games. You got your YouTube channel attached right there, so that's pretty good. This is all pretty good, but yeah, I would say get more of your uploads on there. I'm not sure when was the last time it said you posted October 12th. That was like almost... That was like it was 18 days ago. So... Yeah, that was the last video that you posted up there. So also, for those of you who are watching this and are wondering, how do I get this little thing to stop being a world? It's really easy. You copy this over, but when you copy it over, don't paste the S. So you just copy that over instead, and you'll get the little Twitter bird. It's actually kind of cool. It kind of makes it look a little bit better. That way, it's identifiable on your front page. I would also say to you, get onto some more social media. Try to look at like Instagram. Try that one. It's a good place to like upload like little snippets of your videos, and that way people can watch a little bit, and you just a little teaser, a little something. Or you can even upload your thumbnails and go, hey, I do stuff on YouTube. You want to check this out? It's pretty cool. You know, that's that I would definitely try. I would definitely try getting into that. Not to mention, I mean, you don't got the Frosty as the persons out there, but I'm just saying, you know, yeah, whatever. I'm just joking. You don't need that. You don't need to put me out there. But let's take a look at the playlist. Oh wow, you are playlist up 9 playlists. The link is off screen. All right, the next thing, let's take a look. Okay, good. You got all your playlists in here, and they all have videos in them. That's not just one video, so you're doing good. The reason I say you don't want to have one video in your playlist because it doesn't really make it a playlist. Now, does it? I mean, like, would you have one song in a playlist of songs? No, that wouldn't. It's a ridiculous thing to have because there's no other things in it. So when you have something that sort of stands out, put it in like a holder playlist until it like has a home. Like in my case, I got a bunch of games on my channel that are like, I only ever played them once. They really don't fit into anything. So I made them into like a one-shot type of deal. But then I started getting a little bit more creative, like maybe the genre. So I put them into horror as well. So now they got 2 playlists on there because playlists actually end up helping out the video at the end. So you got a few videos in here, but I'm pretty sure you got more videos than that. Definitely got a lot more videos than that. I feel like you got a lot more videos than that. I felt like there was probably, yeah, I definitely, like you were doing BioShock and Had a Full Boyfriend, and I don't see anything like that in your playlist. But let's check out your most recent, the CSGO Part 1, Learning How to Play. Man, that would be me if I were to touch CSGO. You uploaded this 3 days ago, 5 days ago, 1 week ago. So you haven't been uploading stuff on your Twitter as advertisement. Remember, you're going to be the best advertiser you're going to have. If anyone wants a good laugh, stores are selling eggnog now. Eggnog? It's a little early for eggnog. Let Halloween finish. Let us enjoy our apple cider before you go ahead and shove eggnog in us, okay? All right, so CSGO, Learning How to Play. So we're going to watch that one. I do like the fact that all your thumbnails are individual, and that makes it really cool. Caster Episode 3, Newland. Okay, also when it comes to your thumbnails, some of the text that are on them are really hard to read. I would go for a bolder font with an outline that kind of separates it from the background. So like to give you an idea, you got level 1.1. It's sort of like just faded into the back. But you got this nice text going here, but that's the text that came with the picture that was found. Try to stay more like don't use colors like this, and don't use pinks, don't use reds. Your safest colors are like yellows, whites, and if you're going to use red, make sure it doesn't blend in with the background. Red and green are probably the worst things to put over each other. Super Milk Box. You already saw did it go? I thought Ragnarok didn't come out for another like week. How did you see the new Thor movie? Did you get a leak? If so, no, I want to see it in the theater. Let's take a look at your videos. Cool.
Just get me in here and we'll start playing around, get some shit.
Like
my first ever CS game.
Let's go.
This is gonna go awful, isn't it? Oh dear God.
That's gonna be that's gonna be my first time. I've never played CS:GO.
Mute your mic.
How do I mute it?
On the right side of the chat.
Okay, so first things first, I do like the fact that you're having some fun here with another individual, and that's great. But the big issue I'm having is, like, you guys are so muted compared to everything else. You're, like, coming in really quiet. I would definitely try to up your volume. I could tell you're, like, recording this through, like, maybe, like, a Discord or a Skype chat, and that's okay and all, but the issue that you're running into is that it makes it hard for you to get heard for either of you. So that's why I always say try to keep everything on a different, like, sound key. I know it's going to be hard to record her voice while you're doing this, only due to the fact that she's going to be coming through your computer, so relatively the music from the game is going to be as loud as she's going to be. So if there's a way you could lower the game volume, increase her volume, and then record your audio separately, that would probably be a good idea to do, and then you sync the audio by doing the clap at the beginning of it. Not getting the clap at the beginning of it, but doing the clap at the beginning of it, because that's a totally different thing. But learning how to play, CSGO Funny Moments, Counter-Strike, Global Offensive. So this is good. I'm glad you're playing with people, and this is actually really entertaining for people to watch, and especially when you've never played this before. And like I have this all like cranked up, so I can barely hear you. That's all I'm saying on that. The next thing I definitely want to say is let's take a look at your tags and description, some of the most important parts of the video that makes the actual video. So you got CSGO Part 1, Learning How to Play. That's actually not a bad thing. Though that's not a bad thing to have on there because it's like some people actually want to see how like noobs play certain things. Stuffy, what's up? The game is still loud. Then go into the game settings and lower the volume. That's what you're going to have to do to fix that. Okay, the next thing I want to say is like CSGO Funny Moments, Counter-Strike, Global Offensive, CSGO, Knife Kills, Learning How to Play. Okay, so you're missing the big one there, and that is learning how to play CSGO. That would be like part 1. Noobs playing CSGO. CSGO for beginners. Beginners first day on CSGO. Those are good tags that you could probably utilize towards this video. But you need to broaden your tagging a little bit more. You only got like 4 or 5 tags here. You definitely need to tag this up a bit more because that helps your search engine optimization at your SEO score, and that's something I definitely would recommend doing. Is you gotta have more tags. The more tags, the better. But don't use just single solitary word tags like CS:GO, because you cannot believe how many videos come up with just that tag. I'll tell you what. We'll show you how many videos come up with CS:GO. If I were to just type that in, come on, exactly how you have it there. Miss Time Lord. That's not exactly what we're doing here. That's an old thing that we had for when we were copying down names for the thing. Okay, there we go. CSGO. Copy. Like exactly how you have it there. Boop. Want to know how many results we get? 11,100,000. That's a pretty big number to be looking at. So you want to your objective is to get that down to about 50,000 is ideal. 10,000 is best. Anything lower than that is amazing. Grab that tag. But also try to keep this in mind. Sometimes broader tags do end up working out because it's sort of a give and take. You don't want to just use single solitary word tags, and you don't want to use broad tags like that as much as possible. So I would definitely pull it back on the broad tags and really work on the grander spectrum and trying to be more specific to the video, because the more specific it is, the better it is to be found. So let us continue. Your description. My first time ever playing CSGO, and I learned how different it is from other shooter games. Also, my friend Eden shows me the ropes of how to be at least decent at the game. Cool. And what you could do to extend this description a little bit more is, 1, put your social media at the bottom of it. We need to know, like, Twitter and whatnot. Don't put your YouTube channel on there, because a lot of people actually do, and it's like, we're on your YouTube channel, so you don't need to put that in your description. The next thing I want to definitely say is try welcome, wanna cuddle. What? Sorry, that was just weird to see. But the next thing I wanted to say about the channel itself is this: you could also go as far as copying the description of the video game and putting it into your description as well, because believe it or not, anything that goes into your description section is all searchable information and helps the metadata for your channel to get for the search engine of YouTube to find your channel comparative. The next thing I want to see is, are you replying to everybody? I would say it'd be a foolish thing if you didn't. All right, so you are replying to people. So I would have to say at the end of the day, to fix your channel completely is work on the thumbnails just a little bit more. Try to get your text, if you're going to use it, separate it. Work on it's mostly like aesthetics. Your channel art and your thumbnails just need a little bit more love. And then as far as like search engine optimization, you're going to need to really meet out your tags and make your descriptions a little bit longer. Because remember, in this description section, you have just choked on my own spit. You have 5,000 characters you could utilize. Try to at least use 1,000 of them. They are very generous with the amount of space they give you there. And you got 500 character spaces for your tags. So just things to think about when you're putting a channel together. It's always good to revisit. Oh, and your channel trailer and your audio settings. That would be about my suggestions. And I definitely hope it helped. All right. Thank you, dude. Thank you. So, hairball. Sorry. Showstopper just hates us. No, I'm joking. Showstopper's amazing. Okay, so the next thing I want to take a quick little tidbit. Gonna put this in here. It's gonna put a spotlight on a few things. You'll notice that in the description, there are a lot of things going on in this, okay? I just want to point this out, all right? All right. So, okay, I didn't select all of that. You calm down. You'll notice at the top it says, submit your best videos to FrostedFricks to get promoted. That is for MGN's Spotlight Video of the Week. It's for the MGN and Freedom Family Partners. We open it up so we can find the best video that you guys have, put it up on our channel, and everyone gets to see it and enjoy it and love it. The next thing I want to say is I would definitely check out MGN's channel. It is definitely something that I have been working on with the help of some other people as well. I have been working on for quite some time, and for about a month and a half, I've been trying to get it back on his feet. So if you guys want to check out that channel, it's the Multi-Gaming Network of Freedom. I would definitely check that out if you're a gamer, because we try to put up fun little facts and fun stuff up there every now and then. It's pretty cool stuff. The next thing I want to say is I I'm definitely I gotta put this out there for you guys. Normally I have these live streams multiple times a week. This week I'm going to be doing one on Halloween night. I'm going to be doing MGM's live channel review, so check out MGN on Tuesday night at 8 p.m. On Wednesday, I will not be able to do it on my own channel. I'll try to do it on Thursday on my channel at 7 p.m. It shows I do these streams at 7 p.m. So if I don't get to you tonight, that's going to be the thing. That's going to be a place to go. But next weekend, I will not be able to do the live channel reviews here on Freedom. And I know you guys are heartbroken, but don't worry. You'll be able to catch it the following on MGN, my channel, then the following Sunday. And why won't I be available this following Sunday is because I am doing the Extra Life 24-hour live stream. I will be awake from 7 a.m. Eastern Standard on Saturday all the way to 7 a.m. Eastern Standard on Sunday. You guys, well, it starts at 7 at night. You're right, but I'm going to be probably asleep. You see, I thrive on liking my sleep time schedule, so I'll be doing a 24-hour live stream, and then I'm also going to be in Canada that night as well, so I will not be able to be in two places at once. But I do encourage you guys to check out Extra Life. It is a 24-hour live 24-hour gaming event that I invite you all to come watch. It's going to be on my channel. It's going to be on. I'm going to be switching between YouTube and Twitch. And we're trying to raise money for the Buffalo Women's and Children's Hospital out here where I live. They're the ones who saved my life, so I could sit here and help you guys out. But that's enough of that. We're going to go back to spinning the wheel. All right. All right. That's loud. Okay. Yay! Yay! Ow, rings. Miss Time Lord. Miss Time Lord, are you here? Art thou here? Miss Time Lord. Oh, Miss Time Lord, you got 30 seconds. There you are. There they are. Woo! Okay. I didn't want to count you out that easy. I always give 30 seconds. Here we go. Okay, we got this. Neat. That is very loud. All right, so comments on that real quick. The outro does take a little while to do it. Try to make it a little bit faster. The other issue is every one of those are like, I have my headset at halfway up, and that, I think I almost went deaf there. So be careful. Hey, Toothless, what's up? Toothless is the guy. He's the dude. The thing is so low. And thank you. So Buttons, let's talk about this. Your banner is interesting. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the mauve background. It kind of makes it look a little like bloody. It's actually not even an intro, Toothless. That's an outro. But it's I guess it's not exactly like eye-catching. It's more like it's a color that people don't really just like look at and go, oh, that's interesting. I would try to make this more themed towards your name, okay? So the first thing I want to definitely say is, unless Xbox and PlayStation are paying you to put their logos on your channel, I would take them off. The next thing I would say is this Twitter thing right here is cool and all, but I can't copy it, I can't paste it, I can't click it, and it ain't going to bring me anywhere. And the issue behind that is, just think of it this way. Most of your followers will watch you on their mobile devices. Now then, let's say I'm on my phone, and I want to check out your Twitter channel. I have to open the Twitter app, switch between the YouTube app and the Twitter app to try to remember your name. Now that becomes a little tedious, and in most cases people aren't going to do it. So that's why you should have a little Twitter thing right here, which I'm hoping it is. Yes, it is. Next thing I want to say is, instead of having you like right now, I think your PlayStation, which I'm watching an Xbox, and that's not what your channel name is. So I want to see your channel name take up most of that banner. I would say get rid of all that. And I love the little panda. The panda's cute. I just hope it's yours. But I want to see your channel name take up most of this banner, and keep the panda. It's cute, but unless it's not yours. I would put that on your front page. Ear catching. He does even read the comments. The Android phone though. Don't pick on my Android phone and its cracked screen. Wait, here you go. Oh, you guys, that totally worked out well. Yeah, you just blinded. Never mind. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. All right. So we got popular uploads, created playlists, neat, but let's work on that a little bit more. Here's what I suggest. You got your popular uploads, you got your created playlist there, which is fine and dandy, but you don't have your uploads. So when I look at this, if I were an inexperienced YouTuber or an inexperienced person on YouTube, not necessarily a person who does put videos out for YouTube, an inexperienced person that was on YouTube would have a hard time identifying that you're an active channel. And the reason that, because of that, is the first thing I see when I look at your channel is a video you put up 7 months ago. This is actually pretty old. So I would definitely say work on getting your uploads on your front page. You want to make your uploads followed by probably popular uploads. I like that you have your created playlists on here, but also put your individual playlists on here too, because that'd be something interesting for your channel. The next thing I want to say is I like this. It's really cool. It's very unique to you, and that's awesome. So I'm seeing that your theming is like a purpley pink color. Try to work with that for your banner. See if you can find images online that you may be able to alter, or see if anyone can create you a banner here on Freedom, because we do have GFX artists here. I'm pretty sure there's one floating around in these comment section as we're talking, and I also still hope you're here, Miss Time Lord. I definitely hope you're here. Say you're here in the comment section so I know you're alive. Because here's the thing for y'all. If you don't stick around, I'm not saying you're doing this, but if you don't stick around, I do occasionally do a random check. Oh, there you go. I thought put my uploads. Nope. I do a random check every now and then to make sure you're still breathing, because if I'm just talking to a wall and y'all ain't here, I just stop the review right away. So I'm just saying. I'm not saying that's what you're doing. I'm just saying in general. Let's go to your about section. You bad person user. What? To get to my dreams, this opens every 2 or 3 views. Okay, look at my... All right. It was purple already, but my editor decided to change it. Well, punch him. I'm joking. Don't punch him, but try to get your editor to be more you-centered. So I would like to see this banner more centered around that right there, that name that needs to be so much more bold and stick out. Try to get the maybe get it to glow, have the outer like neon glow thingy. Hey, Android Typical Gamer, what's up? So let's see the next thing. Let's read your about section, because this looks like it's really well filled out, but that's before I've read it. I'm just more impressed to see paragraphs every now and then. Hey all, thanks for talking. I'm already doing great. Hey all, thanks for taking the time to check out my channel. I'm a gamer and I love to make videos of certain games. What kind? It will mostly be Call If Duty. It will mostly be a Call If Duty channel, not Call of, but Call If. Only call me if duty happens. But other games will be played on my channel as well. Okay, you can request games if you want to see one in particular. Maybe a rewording of that section. That thing is, if you want to see me play a game, if you want to see me play any particular game, you can request it in the comments section of any video I have. Maybe something like that. Other games include Rainbow Six Siege, Minecraft, Battlefield, etc. The next thing. They will be uploaded 3 times throughout the week, or maybe more. They what? The videos? Maybe you should say that. I should say it like this. I upload videos 3 times a week. And sometimes I upload videos 3 times a week. Sometimes I'll surprise you with a little more. I'm not picking on people. It's just how I am. The reason I started my channel is because You should say, the reason I started my channel is The reason I started my channel is that I enjoy gaming and making videos. It's entertaining watching my favorite YouTubers. It gives me something to watch and enjoy. I want to give that to others as well, having something to look forward to watching. Okay, so the reason you started making your channel, the reason I started making my channel is because I enjoy making. The reason I started my channel is because I enjoy playing games and making videos of them. Playing games and making videos for my viewers. I was inspired by other YouTubers to do something along that line. Sorry, I got thirsty. You all are more than welcome to leave. All of you are more than welcome to leave feedback. Negative just say are welcome to leave feedback. All of you are welcome to leave feedback if it's related to gameplay channel. Okay. All of you are more than welcome to leave feedback. Any criticism is welcome, as it will help me improve in different areas. There we go. Hope you all stay well and safe and have a great day or night. UK. Okay, neat. All right. So the next thing I want to definitely say is I wouldn't put a subscribe button over your subscribe button on your channel for your channel. This is actually something you really don't need on your front page, because right below that is the big button that actually says subscribe. So that's something I wouldn't recommend you needing there, because it's a pointless button. So try to stick with the buttons you can use. You got your Twitch, you got your Twitter, you got this Mixer. I haven't played with Mixer too much. You don't need to put exactly who in particular you need to inspire me, who inspired you. You can just say other YouTubers inspired me. And maybe that would be something that you could answer in a Q&A later as your channel begins to grow. That would be an idea. Just keep that in your back pocket, so like that's a video for you later. Let's see. Let's check out your Twitter and your grams of instance. All right, your Twitter. You tweeted an hour ago. You get a like there because reasons. 4 hours ago, 5 hours. You are an active Twitter user. Congratulations. All right. And as an active Twitter user, you should know how important it is for hashtags. All right, good. Haha, the Dingle Show will call Black Ops 3. Nice. Let's check out the Instagram. Oh, okay. So when you have an Instagram attached to your YouTube channel, especially when you even mention your YouTube channel on there, it probably would be a great idea to keep it private. Try to make it public. I would definitely say publicize that thing so everyone can enjoy your Instagram. My Instagram's located on my page. I don't really do too much on it. I mean, I do post on it. I haven't posted on it in the last 2 weeks. That's my bad. I got to get back on that. You know how many social medias I'm on? It's ridiculous. So like I lose track of a few every now and then. I got my itch. I got my Twitch. I got my Instagram, my Snapchat, my Facebook, my Twitter, my Tumblr, my Pinterest. I'm never on Pinterest. I have an account, but who cares? Who cares? Yeah, who cares? But I mean, like, I would definitely try to make this public. The Twitter is great to be it's good to be active on Twitter because it gets people interested in your channel. So that's good. Well, it would be, see, the thing is you would think that Instagram was public because every time you click on it, it's going to show you your Instagram because you're logged into it. So let's check out your, so it's an innocent mistake. You're working with the idea folder with a name. I hope so. That's going to be great. Okay, good. It's good. I like what I'm seeing. It's good. It's good. You got quite a few videos here, which is great. Let's continue. And your thumbnail, see, like, if you could make your banner look something along this line with the panda with your name right here, and I don't know, work with your purples. I like that all your thumbnails are different. That's actually a positive. But there are thumbnails that aren't different. That's this one, this one, this one, this one. You might say, well, they are different, but they aren't. In a way, like, yeah, adding text, it's a different thumbnail. But at the same rate, it doesn't exactly make it a different thumbnail. You're using the same guy who's standing there with his gun in hand, sitting there like this. I mean, unfortunately, it just doesn't change it up enough. The next thing I want to say is when it comes to thumbnails, and this is probably more like me being biased on this, but I really don't think emojis work well in thumbnails. Try to keep those out because in my mind, when I see emojis in a thumbnail, it looks it's not, in lack of better words, it's not as appealing as you might think it might be. So I would definitely try not using that too much. And also red on purple definitely don't work too much, as you can see here and here. So I would try to keep those two colors completely away from each other. Believe it or not, a good old white lettering with a black outline is going to help you out amazingly there. All right, so just keep that in mind when you're putting your thumbnails together. I'm glad you got a guy to help you out, but try to make him do, like, put a little more effort into your thumbnails. So, like, this is cool. This is cool. I kind of like this. You took the image from the game and utilized it for the thumbnail. So that's actually a smart thing to do. And every time you change it, the better it is for you because it makes each thumbnail individual and unique because no one else is going to have that picture except you. So that's actually a good thing to do. Thank you very much, Vanny Geo. So let's see, The Dingo Show, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. So let's talk about some of your thumbnails. Terrorist Hunt, Lone Wolf, Rainbow Six, Terrorist Hunt, Rainbow Six Siege, Hardcore Search and Destroy, How Long Can I Survive Zombies live stream fails. Okay, Kuda Style, and I like that your titles are a little different. When I first started my channel, and like it's very relevant if you actually look back all the way to when I first started doing YouTube. I actually tried doing Call of Duty on it. Didn't work. But that's only because I have no way. I can't think of how to like publicize it a little bit better because there's so many people that do it. So I had to steer off the main path on that one. But I used to play Call of Duty, so I love Call of Duty. Competitively. Yeah!
There's nothing like this anywhere else in the world.
Absolutely. Okay. Okay, the timer has started.
Hey guys, it's Mr. Lord97 here. I'm back with some more Black Ops 3.
Okay, so let's talk about that really quick. Though that was cool, though that was pretty neat to see, it kind of takes us away from your channel. So let me explain. I am the biggest stickler when it comes to intros because about 90% and I say 90, I'm still working on this number. About 90% of the time, it definitely don't come through too well. When am I playing Fortnite? I don't know. I'm going to be probably playing it maybe after this video. I like Fortnite. It's a lot of fun. I got so close the other day. I was last two, and this guy just ganked me from behind. I was so mad. But anyways, I digress. The problem with intros is that they take away from your video. So let me explain a little bit more. Intros generally are about 10 to 15 to, in some cases, 2 minutes. I would try to just get right into the video that you're trying to do. Just jump into it. Either get into it or alternatively, what I like to do is I take the most intense version, intense moment of a video and plop it in the beginning just to give a little bit enough to make a person go, oh wait, what happened? When does this happen? And they wait for that moment while they're watching the video. It's sort of like a luring psychology type of thing. So you don't want to distract the people with like flashy intros and names. I'm glad you don't have the usual like techno in your face blasting thing that a lot of people have, and that's cool. But at the same rate, maybe what you could do is instead use that as your outro, because that's still pretty cool. I do like it, but if there's a way you could use that as your outro, that'd probably look beneficial to you. The next thing I want to say is this right at the beginning, because you got all these going right. I wouldn't recommend keeping this. I would just say keep that beginning part, because that was actually pretty cool. And then the other thing is this overlay right at the beginning here. Not this one, but this. It's it's really hard to read. I usually don't recommend putting this stuff right at the front of the video because it looks like you're trying to steer. What happens if, let's say, someone's really excited to check out something, it steers them away from the video and it actually ruins the watch time. So that would be gank me. What does gank mean? When someone comes up to you and just hits you, takes you out, punishes you for some reasons that you still don't know why. Let's see. Oh my God! What's up? I see. Okay, so let us continue. I'm gonna.
Hey guys, it's Mr. Time Lord 97 here, and I'm back with some more Black Ops free on TDM, on Skyjack, Jack, as you can well see. Don't ask. I don't know. Yeah. So if you enjoy this, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
So here's the thing about that. We're about 34 seconds in. You're showing us your gameplay, which is great, but you've already asked for someone to like, comment, and subscribe. But we've only gotten 34 seconds, and half of that was for intros. I would not ask for that stuff at the beginning of a video. Personally, I'm not a big fan of doing that either, even though I mean, like, we do it on MGN, but it's for a different type of thing. But for these type of videos, this type of information, I want to ask for likes and subscribes before you've even served them the meal. Sort of like going to a fancy dinner. I used to say it's sort of like going to dinner and asking for the bill before, but then people go, well, McDonald's gives you you pay for McDonald's first and then they give you the food. Well, yeah, that's them, but like real food. But let's say you're sitting down at like an Olive Garden, okay? Let's say that. I know not any of you are big fans of Olive Garden, but let's say you sit down at an Olive Garden and they go, that bill will be $70, and you look at them and like, I haven't even ordered yet. And but that's what I mean by asking for that stuff at the beginning. You got to give them the meal before you go ahead and ask them for the bill. So I would save that for towards the end. Most videos I would definitely recommend that.
Hit that bell button so you get notifications on when I upload and stream. Anyway, into the game, as you can well see, as I said at the beginning, TDM.
I can also tell you're using a headset, and I'm going to give you a little trick on headset. A lot of people's thing is they like to put it right here. It sounds like you got a nice clear headset that has sort of a noise gate on it, and that's great. But the problem with the headset being exactly where you have it is every time you take a breath or say like a T or a P or an H, occasionally this will catch it. So when you're wearing a headset like this, keep it out, away from your mouth, and put it about there. That way, when you breathe, so like, I know it's hard to see here, boop. When you put it about there, these microphones are actually pretty decent, and they'll be able to hear you. So, Zenexo wants off the list? Okay. Should we ask my outro says it? Yeah, that's why I said I wouldn't. Because if your outro says it, then you're asking twice, and that seems a little excessive. And Zenexo wants off the list. That's sad. I hate removing people from the list. Zenexo, you've been removed from the list. Fine. There we go. But thank you for telling me though. So the next thing, let's take. So try to keep your microphone a good distance away from your mouth.
We're using the dingo again, yes. I know, I used it last time, but I've been having some good games
and
weird games. Hence this gameplay, because this gameplay is just strange. But I've been having some good games.
Me too,
so
Rogers.
The next video might also be dingo, or I will use it next time because I've been recording. Although I did record a game with the Gorgon, but it didn't record, and when I went to theater mode, it only recorded 4 minutes of it. So I was just like, what? Because it was a really good gameplay. I got 38 and 11, so it was like, no. Yeah, so that went down like big time.
Okay, so I'm not sure if this is you actively playing the game or trying to do commentary. If this is commentary, try doing this instead. I would play the game in silence and then re-record your audio over the video and then put it in together like that, because the issue you're having right here is the game is actually distracting you from whatever story you're trying to tell. Heck, Andreos, of course I remember. Why would you ask me that? You're on my channel. Of course I know who you are, dude. Also, you got a new banner. I mean, not a new banner, a new icon. I want to make note of that. Okay. So weird headset. I personally love my old one, as this one don't move the same way as like yours did. So it doesn't. It's just sort of like just a corded thing. So like, I don't know, just something to think about. Cause a lot, like, there's some headsets out there. This is why I'm not a big fan of the Razer series, because the headset microphone actually stops right here, and that is like the worst place, and it doesn't really move too much out of, like, it probably moves like here and there, and it'll go back to the back. It'll retract. So the video was pre-recorded. Okay, for some reason, when you're trying to tell your video, your story, it seemed like you were being distracted. So when it comes to telling stories over video, I would script it first and then talk about what you're trying to talk about. That's where I would definitely say I notice a lot of people, when they're trying to do these videos, you hear things like and likes, like the word like a lot. The issue behind that is, like, it sounds like you're distracted, and you probably aren't. You're just trying to recollect what you're trying to say. So script it beforehand. That way it comes out nice, clear, and concise when you're trying to make your video later. Sit the headset on the desk. You could sit the headset on a desk. Just, I would do a couple tests before you do that. Scalper! What's up? It's because my dog, she was barking weird and sitting right at me. So I like, when I'm doing these channel reviews and everything, I usually keep this door closed. Not only because it keeps the heat in here, but also keeps my cat out. Because she'll try to get on my lap when I'm trying to play games and whatnot. And I love her to death, but I can't have her jumping around on me while I'm trying to get stuff going. I just realized my microphone's like all the way down here sitting on my lap. So let's keep going on the review here. The next thing I want to definitely say is I would use that very first part of your thing as your intro instead, your outro instead of your outro currently, because your current outro takes a long time to do. And then also utilize the idea of utilize end cards. End cards are going to be your friend for outros. Let's see. Hey! The school this week, so I'll watch all your videos this week. Well, I hope so, Hack Andrios. My name's not Freedom, though. It's Frosted. I'm the frosty one. I'm FrostedFricks. But let's talk about your tags. PS4 share, Sony Interactive Entertainment. All right, I would definitely drop those two, because one, Sony's not. It does. One, this game wasn't made by Sony. You probably play this on your Sony PlayStation or something along that line, and that's what happened. But I would get rid of the hashtag PS4 share, hashtag Sony Interactive, because that has nothing to do with this video. You're trying to tell a story, that's cool, but in your tags, it doesn't really tell us what you're trying to talk about on there, and it wouldn't steer the algorithm to a person that might be looking for information on the subject that you're covering. You say Call of Duty gameplay, Dingle gameplay, COD Bot 3, Black Ops, best image on Black Ops, best LMG on, I'm stupid, best LMG on Black Ops, best gun in Black Ops 3, COD the Dingo Show. I wouldn't ever put individual words on there, and I mean that because the issue with the individual words is they are all individually searched, not searched as a group. So, Freedom, hello, Saya, what's up? Yeah, don't forget to like the stream. Frosty, what's your next series on your channel, man? Man, I'm trying to figure that out. I might have something coming up around the corner, but I gotta make sure. I gotta discuss it with my people. By my people, I mean like my time schedule and the corner I cry on every time I can't figure out what game I want to play. Going to sub. Oh well, thank you very much. OMG.EG. Oh my God, year. Oh my God, year. All right, but thank you very much. I only request that if you do that, just enjoy the content that I put up, not just because I do these wonderful little channel reviews on everything, but I also put up content on my channel as well as, try to have fun. I try to have fun. Fun is fun. Fun is good. Good is fun and good. Okay, so let's talk about your nice description. Let's see. Hey guys, I'm back with another video. As you can see, we have more Blops 3. More Dingo Power. I didn't add music today as I did commentary through the whole video. W-H-O-L. Whole video? Shh. No, not today. Whole video. But you want to put a W there. But the if I make gaming videos in the future, I will use an intro and outro so I can make the video 10 minutes and put extra. You're just doing that to drive me crazy, ain't you? But the next thing, that moment when you're so busy that your schedule becomes your people. God, you're for short. Okay. So quick thing about your description. It's nice, but it doesn't exactly go over what you're talking about. And when you're doing videos like this, when you're talking, it is actually good to have music as an underlaying thing. I would definitely put some music in there, but have it at like negative 30 decibels, something that's just there but not overbearing and overwhelming. There's plenty of YouTube channels out there as a good example that like just watch some vlog videos to give you an idea of what I mean by that. It's not that it's complete radio silence, but there's something playing in the background that keeps the mind busy. So music is absolutely important. But the issue with this is your video here doesn't exactly, well, you're not video. Your description here doesn't exactly tell us what your video is about. You just say, welcome back to another video. As you can see, I'm playing Blops 3. More Dingle Power. I didn't add music today as I did commentary through the whole video. What did, you need to talk about exactly what you commentated on. Yeah, read everything before saving. But you can change it now, too, so that's not an issue. Hope you're all having a good week so far. Thumbnails by Nick, so thank you. If we can get this to 25 likes, be smashing. If you're new to my channel, enjoy my content, then don't hesitate to leave a like and subscribe to the more independently down below with the feedback to let me know what you think. Can share friendly whenever you enjoy it. I'm now part of the Freedom Zone. You can help the YouTubers all over to check them out. There's maybe link to the webpage. Just sit back and relax. Okay. That's nice. So that's good, but I feel more descriptive information on the video is going to help you out. I know speak English. I don't understand. I do apologize. I only speak English as my primary language. Let's see. Good job. Keep it up. Outstanding work indeed. Camp life. And are you responding to everybody? Gotta make sure you respond to everybody. Good job. Good job. Good job. And good job. Okay. Also, just want to make note, I couldn't help but notice that you actually copy and pasted these two responses back and forth. Try to make them unique. That way, each and every person to watch your channel feels a little special. I don't just say thank you to everybody. I say thank you. Oh, what was your best part? What was your favorite part in this? Just try to get them in on the conversation. Hello, the person who works for Freedom. Can you please have a look at my YouTube channel? Yes, I may have a lot of subs and views, but I'm more interested in criticism. Appreciate it. Thanks. Well, I'm about to open the list as soon as I close this out. You're more than welcome to try to jump onto the list. Okay. Oh, Rogers, you taking off? Thank you very much, Rogers. Okay. You're learning a new language. I'd like to have time to do that, but time. But yeah, no, you're doing good. It's just little minor things like how clear you're coming in on your talking thing. Get rid of the intro. Use that beginning part and make that like an outro type deal, and then make an end card for your video. An end card's really easy to make. You can use any channel as an example. I mean, Freedom has an end card. I have an end card. MGN has an end card. Any other YouTube channel has an end card. So check out to see what they're using for end cards. They're a lot of fun to make, and they're really easy. Once you get one set, it all falls into place right there. You hit 1,000 subs. Congratulations, Hack. Dude, good job. Oh, no, not you. Okay. I didn't copy. I just replied the same thing. It was only because I was at college and wanted to reply when I could. Gotcha. Nice, congratulations. Review my. Okay, so those would be my recommendations. Work on the tags. Work on the descriptions. Work on how you present your video. Get rid of the intro. Work on the outro, and then also utilize an end card. Be more clear and precise with what you're talking about. If you're doing just a commentary over gameplay where you're just talking and not actually playing the game live, you can script it. Script the mess out of yourself. I like your description, but it needs to be your about section, but it needs to be a little bit what's the word I'm looking for? Needs to be, or not to be. No, it needs to be grammatically correct. So that's where that one fell into. And I would get rid of that YouTube thing in the front page, and also work on your banner a little bit more. Banner just seems a little lackluster, and the red and the purple just don't seem to match at all. So those are my recommendations, and I definitely hope they helped you. All right. Thank you very much for sharing with us. We'll continue doing what we do here, and that is helping other people. Okay, so I'm going to open the list. List is open. Ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, we're going to reset that 30-second timer. We're going to pop that list back open. If you are already on this list, and you're just going to see it, don't ask again, because I will find you, and I will kill you. I'm joking. I wouldn't do that. I don't have it in me. I'm the nicest person you'll meet. Okay, so I'm going to start this. We're going to get this going. All right. And I'm going to keep this up, so if you see a name, you don't have to ask again, okay? List open. Start requesting! Okay. It's gaming. Just once it's gaming. Don't do it again. See, now I can't put you on the list. Because remember, I gave a rule. And I have to do the same rule for everybody. Homie Gamer. Man, that was only one person requested. Okay, Simon, I'm going to put you on there. Stop! Okay. Simon. Oh, wait. Drag. Oh, well, okay, so, oh, wait, I forgot to say list is closed. List is closed. Okay, so the rules are don't continually ask to be put on a list over and over again, because it drops everyone down off the list, and I get confused and sometimes add multiple names to the list. It didn't change anything, so you don't matter. But that's the reason why. Like you don't want to confuse me. Well, thank you very much, Hack. I hope I'm definitely glad they were able to help you out a bit. Okay. Drags on there. So we're going to add the names, now that we've taken off names. And we're going to spin that wheel. It's like trying to break a walnut. Huh? Homie Gamer! I didn't do it! It landed on the line! It's not my decision. It's all this. It's random. I'm sorry. Don't shoot me. But it went to Homie Gamer. Homie, you hear, my man? Okay, Miss Time Lord, then I wouldn't recommend using the panda, especially if it's not yours. See if anyone wouldn't mind making you a panda, though. Pandas are fun. Homie? Don't ask if you're not going to be here. Yeah, homie. Yo, dog. You here? I know it's saying it. It's got to be saying it on a thing. All right. Okay, we're good. Homie! Dang it. I'm going to reset the timer then. I'll grab my guitar of destruction. Play a song. You're the Piano Man. There we go. All right. There he is. He showed up, so I didn't have to eject him. Yeah, he's here. I sees him. I seen it. Dang it, I just closed it.
What's up, homies? My name is Homie.
I forgot what your channel is! Dude, why did you do that for me? Okay, so that's a carrot. That's a carrot. Is not what you think it is. Okay, so quick thing. I want to see an upload on your front. This is just the worst thing to be looking at right now. Here. There we go. Much better. Fired from that job. No, I'm joking. So the one thing I would definitely say here, homie, is, oh, okay, you're still going. Thank you. So first thing, you're missing the uploads on your front page. It's a carrot. It's a carrot. I've seen this video before. It's a carrot or like a hot dog or something. It's something dumb. It's, dang it. But uploads, you're gonna want to work on your the upload section on your front page. There is no upload section, so it's not giving us a timeline of your videos. And right now, the only thing I see on a timeline scale is a video you put up 9 months ago. You say Norwegian videos too on there, so I'm not sure exactly if that's your Norwegian video. There are other people's Norwegian videos, so just think about that when you're putting it together. I do like your banner. It's nice, simple, but very easy to read. The next thing I want to say is, hey, I guess I'm not your homie anymore. No, that's fine. It's fine. It's cool. No, I'm not affected in any way. But I want to see your uploads on your front page there. I guess that's what I want to see. It's a hot dog. Okay. But I want to see your uploads, your popular uploads, and some individual playlists on here as well. Let's go to your About section. I think you do this to drive me crazy, because I've gone over homie's channel in the past. Homie, you need a description. You need an About section here. That's going to tell us about you. What is your channel about? Just say this is my description. What is your channel about? What do you do? What is your upload schedule? Are we here to get some skits? Are we here to watch you play games? We need to get a better idea of what you're doing. Oh, you're going to fish the page tomorrow. Let's see, Twitter. Let's check it out. Awesome. The thing about your Twitter is it doesn't really match your thing here. Actually, if there was a way you could make this picture a part of this right here, if you could put the HG over, like, maybe right here, that'd be kind of cool. You could add yourself to it, but also don't forget your banner and your branding have to could carry over. That is my suggestion. I did it just for you. I figured as much. Let's see. It's my Destiny 2 video. I show how to get Scouting Commander. Okay, you posted that 4 days ago. Then you hadn't posted anything almost half a month. So try to be active on your Twitter as much as possible. You just say keck. Get those hashtags in there like you've been doing, which is good. But try to upload more and get keywords into there as well. Keywords seem to help people out. Super New York accent engage, right? But you definitely want to get that. You did it just for me. Thanks. It's up to you. Okay, so how's everyone doing today? Yeah, you're definitely gonna definitely use keywords, because keywords seem to help people find stuff. Like if I were to type in keyword Disney, not just Disney. See, watch what happens. This doesn't always search. People who use hashtag Disney, but ha. Okay, but anyways, it also uses things like the word Disney. So just keep that in mind. Everything on there is searchable. Ethan, can we watch a Disney movie? So that ideas. All right, so. I'm going to keep finding weird stuff tonight. I just know it. Well, I got to go. All right, oh my God. You have a good night then. I'm going to make sure. You never asked. Oh. Okay. Okay. Let's go to your playlist, which I'm hoping are nice and filled out. Looking good. I would stay away from playlists with just one in there. I'm also pretty sure you did more than one vlog. So I would try to get those vlogs in that vlog playlist as well. Yes, we all need to support each other here on YouTube and on Freedom and everywhere. I believe the more we give back, the more we get back. Give out, give back. That's why in a second I'll tell you about a little bit more exciting things on here. Stop playing weeb games. No, I'm joking. It's fine. Let's go to your videos. I like how you have a tag that just says weeb games. That's actually funny. Gives us a good idea of your personality. You pick random people of this chat? Yeah, well, pretty much. I don't pick them. I just post them in this thing and spin a wheel. That's my thing. How these live streams last? Anywhere between 2 to 2.5, almost 3 hours sometimes, depending on if I got a busy day that following up, and tomorrow I'm going to be working 2 jobs. So yay! Let's go. Let's keep going. Okay, so. I like that you include yourself in your thumbnails. They're really nice and crispy and great and good, and I like it. Good job. You're playing some South Park, The Evil Within. You're playing some mainstream games. That's pretty good. That's nice to see. 7 hours goes 1 day, 2 days. Okay, so you're uploading every day. That's even better. That's awesome. I love that your upload schedule's every day. Why are you not uploading on your second channel? Dude, I have been redonkulously busy between this here every Sunday, my channel, my 2 jobs. What else can we go with? MGN. I've been busy. I would love to. Sorry, but Freedom is bad. I lost a sub and I disconnected for Freedom and got a sub going again. What? Why? It's not bad. It's good. It's fun. And Freedom has no control over that thing, so that was probably just by sheer coincidence. So let us continue. You know, one of these days someone's gonna find every time I said let us continue, and they're gonna make a video of like just heads of lettuce constantly popping up every day for 1 month now. Congrats, dude. Good job. That's actually good job. Good work. Good show.
What is up, homies? My name is Gamer, and welcome back to some more Evil Within. So, I have been the professional gamer, and I actually forgot to start my recording when I was playing. So I played a little bit, I walked through some stuff, and I went down here, and I opened this one. I didn't remember what I got, but I think I got the shotgun, or some kind of weapon.
Yeah,
some weapon parts. I can check real quick. Well, I found this shotgun. So I fucking hate myself for not getting.
So that's actually really good energy that you're putting out there, and I like it. But hold on a second.
Camera.
I'm just making sure. Okay, so here's a quick thing about this though. Your positioning's a little wonkerdonks. I thought my notifications broke because I didn't see any upload from that channel. I'm working on something right now for it. So you're maybe a week. I'll be able to get something back up on there. There's a huge video that that has been on the back burner for that I did a whole bunch of editing for and never finished. And I don't know why. It's probably going to be next though. But there is a huge video that's for that channel that's going to be coming out eventually. But let's talk about this really quick. You got some camera positioning really stuff. Stop saying stuff. It doesn't tell anything. But the other issue I'm seeing here is this. Look at where the game is. All right, and you're looking over here. So, reposition, like flip the camera so it looks like you're actively looking at the game. Because right now it looks like you're looking away from the game, or position this over here, and it would make more sense. But the problem is your positioning right now is making it look like you're not even looking at the game that you're playing, and that's just what it looks visibly. So you want to point your eyes towards the thing. Even in what we're doing here, you'll notice I'm sitting right. And all the video is on. I'm facing left, and all the video is on my left side. If I were to flip this and look the opposite direction, that would look a little weird. Like, let me give you an example. No, not right now. Let's go to properties. Let's go to. That's not gonna work. How do I do? Custom. Okay. And then I do this. That didn't do anything. Whatever. But you know what I mean. If I'm facing the opposite direction, it's just not gonna look right. So it only gives me the option to flick vertically, which I think is silly. Cancel. All right. Whatever. Whatever. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay. All right. Steady stuff. I have tried that when I was editing. For me, it felt really wonky. Yeah, but in a way, as a viewer, it also feels a little wonky having you face out of the box. So that's what I mean. So let's talk about a few things real quick. My pages. Okay, so let's talk about the game. Detective Sebastian Castellanos has lost everything, including his daughter. So this should be closer towards the top, but before that should be your description of the game and what your interaction is on the game. What have you been doing in this game? That's what the description needs to be. It needs to be the individual thing that you're doing. Yeah, they have no ability to do any of that. That's all YouTube. This is an awesome idea. Mind checking out. I'm trying to get as many people as I can, but I'll finish that statement in a second. Let's talk about your description. So your description definitely needs to be filled out a lot more than it is. I like that you got your individual stuff in there, but right now, if someone were to look up this video, so which I'm going to do right now, as a matter of fact, I'm actually going to look up this video precisely. Yes, I watch iDubbbz. Shut up. Here it is. Actually, this is harder to find. Homie. There it is. So notice how there's a lot of people with descriptions next to the video. Your description is my page star star Patreon. So it's not, you see where your description disappeared. So you definitely need your description there. It helps immensely with YouTube's algorithm search. I couldn't even find your video based on the information that was there. Gatorpoon, what? Hey, Kepgak. So that's why your description is important. Because right now, if I were to look at this, I would see this, but then I wouldn't be gifted any information here. So just think about why your description is so important. All right. So I would move this closer to the top. Put all your important information in at the beginning. All right. Description: Homie Gamer, the evil within 2, the evil within 2, Homie Gamer, the evil within 2, episode 1, the evil within 2, episode 1. The evil within this game's messed up. The evil within 2 gameplay. The evil within 2 walkthrough. Okay, so there's probably going to be a lot more that you could use. The detective's name. The you could even say what interaction what chapter you're on. That would be something you could do. What characters you're running into, what your surroundings are. These are all very important tags and thumbnails. What, like, mainstream horror game, that type of stuff. It's all tags you could definitely use. Hey, love, my fiance's in the chat now. Very sexy video. Very nice. Oof. So try working on your tags, your description. Your title's all right, but as I said, it doesn't seem to stand out when I typed it in exactly how you had it. So just keep that in mind when you're putting your videos together. Try to see if other people might be using the same title. Try to see why your title isn't working, why the title wouldn't be working. You didn't even put that in the message that is in the title in your description too. I'll improve on the description for my new videos. I hope so. Freedom has no power over channels. It doesn't. So those are my recommendations. Also keep this in mind, and I know this is not something everyone wants to hear, but I always have to say this sort of stuff. It is rough playing mainstream games on YouTube because there are so many other channels that play mainstream games and so many channels that have already made their names in these mainstream games. So just think about that when you're putting videos together. I will never discourage anyone from putting up whatever video they want. Just encourage the idea that it will be a little harder as time goes on. All right? Sarait. I hope that helps you, dude. And we're going to move on to the next person, okay? And please take my advice this time. I don't just do this for my health, you know? So the next thing I'm going to say before I go ahead and spin this wheel once more, the next thing I wanted to say is if you take 3 seconds to look down in our wonderful little description area right here, this little wonderful thing, you'll notice there's a few links, all right? All right, this is very important for you people, so listen to me when I'm talking to you. But this is very important. I wanted to make sure you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. The upcoming week, next Sunday, I will not be here doing this because I will be doing a 24-hour live stream to help out Buffalo Women's and Children's Hospital out here, where I'll be doing a charity live stream. So I encourage you guys to please come to this charity live stream. It's going to be live on my channel for 24 hours, and I encourage you to be there. The reason being is we're trying to raise money. They're doing a big move going on, and it's for Extra Life, which is a campaign that everyone can participate on if you guys want to do a 24-hour live stream of your own. It doesn't necessarily have to be gaming. It could be anything. You could be doing art the whole time, singing, if you could sing for 24 hours without not being able to talk the next day. But I encourage you guys to go check that out. If you could donate, great. If you could, that's awesome. If you could share that link, that would be even more better best. That would be awesome. That would be really cool. No problem, homie. The next thing I want to say is this live channel review I will be doing on Tuesday as well, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. There is no list. It will be on live on MGN. I encourage you guys to go there and check it out. MGM's channel is located right there in the description. Please check that out. It's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, and I encourage you to check that out, as well as all the amazing content that we put out there on MGN. The next thing I want to say is I also do this on my own personal channel, so at 7 p.m., not this Wednesday, but this Thursday, I'll be doing the live channel reviews as well, and I will be going over all your wonderful little channels to help you guys out as much as I possibly can. And again, there is no wheel, there's no random thing, so it's a first come, first serve. Yes. And that is my PSA for the moment. So let us spin this wheel. The Luigi Show. Yay. Yeah, Luigi Show. Copy this. And yell at him in chat like I like to do. At paste. Is he here? Okay. Art thou here? How modern. You guys got a roulette. I know. We're so high budget here on a show that I run from my house. From Buffalo, New York, and not Manila. In a studio. Yes, super high budget here on FrostedFricks. Okay, so the Luigi Show gets 30 seconds. We already got you established on here. Yep, we get 30 seconds on the clock. You got 30 seconds to get back to me, buddy. In the meantime, I will entertain you with my wonderful singing. I'm joking. I'm not gonna sing. It ain't happening. All right, Luigi's out of there. Okay. Spin it again. Vanny Gio Solo. Or Vonnie at Von. Adding more channels as you go. I'll probably open a list one more time. All right. I said it there. His name was I saw this with my pupils. So the name, excuse me. So the name has been announced. I will reset it. I'll grab my shush. What do you want? All right. So who did I say was we're waiting for? Vanny. All right. We're gonna. I forget names. Start. Okay, here we go. More music. Here we go. Shishak Khalifa. Yes, I do actually remember you. All right, that's another name eliminated. Spin it again. Dude, he got it right. He got it in before the timer. All right, so this is how this is gonna work. Okay, Vanny G did get it in before the spin happened. So hold up. Sia's next. So we're gonna have a little language thing here. I can already tell. So don't worry. Don't worry. All right. So don't worry. I'm gonna do you both at the same time. Yeah, that's right. No, yeah, I could. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. This is gonna be a first. It's gonna be first. I'm gonna do both y'all at the same time, like a G. I am, okay? We're gonna do this. All right. I haven't done this before, so this is gonna be fun. Fanny Geo Live. Real quick thing, when I'm looking at your channel, I noticed there's one big thing that really pops out to me, and that is your banner. The problem with your banner, it seems oversized, meaning it's not actually fitting on the screen. You got Fanny Geo, and you got these extra, like, links to your social media. The problem with that is, one, your link's not located here, and two, no one can click these, no one can copy these, no one can paste them. The other issue you're running into is the pink on pink is actually getting a little hard to read, so I would change out the colors a little bit more. I like how the blue is actually going against that, which is actually really nice, so get a black outline on it. So that's something you're definitely going to want to work on, is just your banner, make it a little cleaner, a little nicer to look at. But the blue seems to be working, but I would definitely get rid of the Twitter link and this, and put your Twitter in your about section. Back to you. Okay, we're gonna pause that real quick too. Now I'm looking at this. Now it looks like you do a lot of anime stuff. I think you would, but the issue that I'm running into is your name seems to blend in with the background. You got this silver looking outline thing. You got all these little anime girls that are from these different shows, and again, that really falls into the issue of like. I'm going to find out exactly what your channel's about, but the issue that's going to fall into is that it doesn't really tell me what your channel is about. I mean, like, are you an anime reviewer, or do you just happen to like these and you put them on your banner? If so, I wouldn't recommend doing that because it kind of alludes to the fact that we're here to watch some sort of anime content. What's up, Hug Knuckles? Side-by-side views. I wouldn't be able to put that on my thing. That's the only downside. I could do it side by side, but it wouldn't be able to pop up on my OBS because I'd have to make a whole different thing for it, and then we'll confuse the mess out of OBS, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, so I would definitely drop the anime girls on there unless they are 100% relevant to the channel. And from what I'm seeing, not seeing too many things on here that really would tell me that, hey, this is an anime review channel. Back to Vanny Geo. Let's look at this.
Enigmatico del portapenne. Ragazzi. Se un portapenne è un portapenne.
All right, so quick thing when I'm looking at this, right here is usually a good place to put a channel trailer, and I'm gonna have to use a translate to English thing on here. I know it's gonna be terrible, so don't worry. I'm not gonna pick on your grammar because the translator is terrible on its own. What is enigmatic? The pen's door. Okay, so it looks like you do. That's actually kind of interesting. But the thing also that I'm hearing is in my microphone, my headset, is my right ear is a little lonely. You're coming in mono, so you're only coming in through one headphone. So if there's a way you could fix that and come in stereo, that's going to actually be a good front for your channel. The next thing I want to definitely say is right here's probably where your channel trailer should go. Honestly, this is a cool video. Don't get me wrong. I do like it, but the other issue I'm seeing in it, you're trying to demonstrate what's going on in an Enigmatic, but the issue behind that is that we're not seeing what you're doing with your hands because it's so shrouded in darkness. We can't exactly see what's going on. So that would be an issue. The other thing I want to say is a lot of people put these recent activities on there, and that's good and all, but the issue is there's no upload section. The problem with the recent activities, it actually also shows us what you like too. So if you like a different video, the issue that's going to happen there is that liked video is going to show up in this, and it's going to look like it's your video, and it's not going to be your video. It's going to be someone else's video in your like section. So I would definitely be very careful about that. He also needs a shirt. No, I think he's fine. If this is what he wants to portray his thing is, that's fine. As soon as that ad rev comes in, invest in a shirt. But make this your upload section. I want to see your uploads. I want to see popular uploads, your created playlists, and individual playlists on your front page. Give us a really good idea of what you're actually doing on your channel. I don't speak Spanish. I do apologize. I mean, that's not going to change. The next thing I want to say when I'm going to bounce back over here. Now, I'm looking at this, and I'm not exactly sure if this is your YouTube channel. Oh, this is you. Okay. That is your name. Steven Yetverson Albernaz. Yeah, that's okay. So here's a question. If I'm not sure if this is you. If so, it's a cool intro trailer. Donde está t-shirt? Hug Knuckles. I want to say no. This channel's all about anime. If you can translate. So let's see. Description of the video. Boop. All right, so you got your uploads here, which is great, but I want to see your uploads at the top. The other thing I want to see is your popular uploads located before that, followed by creative playlists, followed by individual playlists. That way you can get a better idea of what's going on your channel and that you are actively uploading, because right now it just says creative playlists, but this also says something as well. Okay, so switch these around. So that covers the front page for both y'all. Let's pop over to the About section. Bow. Everything and more. Okay, so you're definitely going to need to talk a little bit more about yourself on here. What is your channel about? Who are you? What do you do here? What is your upload schedule? What are we here to learn? What's going to set you apart from every other YouTuber out there? What is something that you can offer that I can't find anywhere else? That's the type of stuff we want to see. The other thing I want to say is you say you're on Twitter, but I don't see it located in your About section, so you're definitely going to want to put that there. So your channel's about gameplays. Okay, so that's where the confusion came in on your channel. I'm gonna pop over to your About section now. Your channel, if it's about gameplays, it's a little confusing looking at your banner, because your banner tells me you're an anime review channel or you're playing anime music. So it's a little, or you're making AMVs. So it's a little problematic, because it's setting me up to expect something that I'm not gonna get. So that's why the banner is a little conflicting in what you're doing. I mean, I like anime as much as the next person. Boku no Hero is one of my favorite ones. Or what is it called? My Hero Academia. I watch it. I like it's great. I love it. I can't wait for the next season. Same goes for One Punch Man, if that's ever coming out. But I'm just saying, if I like them as much as the next person. But I'm a gaming channel myself. You wouldn't find that on my banner. But let's continue. Your About section. Welcome to the official channel of Steven Jefferson Albernaz. Here you'll find a bit of everything. Commented video games, vlogs, tutorials, and other PS that I do. My intention is to have fun and make you have a good time with my idiots. So do not break pause and subscribe. That's actually really put forward. It's really interesting. How does the whole anime review thing go down copyright-wise? Very hard. very hard to do. Let me just put it that way. Anime review is probably one of the harder things to do on YouTube, unless you can present it in a most unique way, because you know they're sitting in the lines waiting for you to mess up, and they will claim that stuff quick. And unless you can separate your channel in terms of how you're reviewing an anime, and like, I guess the best way I can say there is a good anime review channel out there. His name is Ben the Sage, and he the name of the channel is Anime Abandon. He does probably some of the best anime reviews that I have seen on YouTube, and he does it in such a well-educated way that it actually falls underneath fair use, because he's not actually just showing the anime. He's giving like directional opinions on it. So that's actually something I recommend. Yo, Frosted, you wearing pants? 90% of the time, I'm not wearing pants in my vids. The world will never know. For as far as people know, I don't exist from the waist down, because apparently I'm a Muppet. I've been told I am the king of the Muppets, and I am claiming that title. So let's take a look. You got your Twitter. That's good. Okay, so you carried over your branding, which is great. The only thing different, you didn't carry it over here. Pardon me. Okay. Animations with Ken Kenny, the video game studies, neat. New designs for Saya online store. Okay. You sort of stay active. I would get a little bit more active. I'm not sure if this is your most recent video right here, but try to get your most recent video on there. Try to use hashtags, keywords to make people find your stuff. Not bad if you don't know most of those 31. Frosty, that you look at anime reviewers. If he does anime, I wouldn't recommend he look at anime reviewers, but he's a gaming channel, so that would be weird if you look at anime reviewers. The problem with that is, like, if he's a gaming channel, he's not an anime reviewer. So like that's where the confusion comes with his channel. I like that you're active on your Twitter. Just become a little bit more active and use hashtags and whatnot. Got that all connected. Welcome to the official website of Stephanie Everson on Everson. So I'm a little confused because the picture I'm seeing in here is definitely not the guy I saw on the front. So I'm guessing that is a borrowed video. So be very careful with that. I would definitely not recommend that. So let's go to the playlist for both channels. All right, you sir, Vanny Geo, need a playlist. Playlists are going to be your friends for your channel because it actually adds to the SEO of any video you create. You are doing okay with your playlist, but you need to have less playlists with just one video in it and more playlists with multiple videos in it. Because otherwise, I seek in my little talents, so more united to help each other without arguing. So that's good. That's good. That would be a good thing to say. But Saya, you need to have less videos that have just one video in it, unless these have been recently made. I wouldn't know. It's not telling me, but try to keep your playlist with more than just one video in it. Like as I mentioned earlier, you wouldn't have a song playlist with just one song in it. That'd be silly. Why would you have a playlist then? So try to broaden your playlist. I got a one-shot playlist, and then I started branching off into other things. How does anyone know 3% of the language? Okay, so let me explain that. I totally understand that personally. I don't fully know all language. I don't. I pick up on certain words because I know basic Latin-based words that would help. Like certain words in French could also mean the same thing in Spanish, could also mean the same things in Portuguese. Certain words in German actually make sense to me for some reason I've yet to understand. So, like that's how like you sort of understand it, but you really don't. Like if someone were to put a menu in French in front of me, I'd be able to read it, but I would not be able to speak it because I can't actively speak French. I can read it, which makes no sense, but it actually does. I did take a few years of French. I just, for some reason, can't remember a word if I needed to think about one. So you got individual playlists, individual videos, good. But the issue I'm seeing is you're using, this is definitely, okay. So the issue I'm running into here is that you got a lot of videos here that are using thumbnails from things you found off the internet. I know that is the CS Counter-Strike thumbnail. I've seen it enough times on Steam to know that. Just by adding your name and the word 1 to it doesn't actually make it any different or any better than anyone else who might be using the same thumbnail. Try to make this stuff unique to your channel. Don't just keep using the same thumbnail over and over again, because if you were to tell me to watch that one video with the green thumbnail, I would be like, which 8 or 9 in this case? Which one? It would be very confusing. So like configure, like Linux configuring. I took French because I'm Canadian, bruh. Well, that makes sense, bruh. I didn't know you were Canadian. That's actually news to me. We're in Canada. I'm going out to Toronto this upcoming weekend. So let's see. Bird story. Sorry, I gotta do this again. So yeah, bird story. I do not understand anything. My sister's dancing. Okay. So and the other thing I want to make mention is, like, a lot of people, I used to do this myself, where I put my name in the title. It actually doesn't help. It actually does not help. Believe it or not, if you were to type in Doki Doki Literature Club, I won't pop up. But if you type in Doki Doki Literature Club FrostedFricks, I pop up. But not because my name's in the title, because the video belongs to me. So it would actually search your name anyway. So you really don't need to add your name to the video, as long as you understand that, as long as you make the title different from everybody else. So as long as you didn't just keep it a bird story part 1 and a bird story part 2, you added that extra bit in there. You go, I do not understand anything, and interesting. So that's words. They don't like Twitter much. Well, you gotta like Twitter. You gotta like Twitter. I'm just here for Frosted. He's a good dude. Deserves much more love than he gets. I like that you say that. I love that you say that. Thank you very much, Chill Insanity TV. I try to make my way to advice. Do you really enjoy listening to these little talents? Very often I live big tubers like Luke 436. Go Shaggy. Are you asking if that would be, like, I wouldn't, like, personally in my about section, and I'm telling you this as a recommendation, I wouldn't put other YouTubers in your about section, generally, only because it's about you, not about everybody else. And the last thing you want to do, go, I was inspired by, put YouTuber's name here. And then they're like, oh, well, who's that? And they look it up, and then they forget about you. And you don't want that to be the issue. So let's go back to Vanny. All right. I like how Vanny's videos are all, like, separated. Now, Vanny, let's talk about lighting. I'm noticing unless it's light outside, you're, for the most part, sitting in the dark, and you're using your computer screen to illuminate you. Like, right now, if I were to turn this off, this is how dark it is in here, because this light isn't facing right. And I just realized that as I was picking on Vanny for his lighting. So, there we go. Much better. But I have these lights sort of themed to like a haunted style. You know, so I actually got a red light on my left side. Not too many people see it, but if I put my hand right here, it turns more red as it goes along. I keep myself well lit while I'm doing these videos. The reason I'm so lit I'm so lit. The reason I'm so lit up is because my monitor right here is actually a TV. So it's 40. There we go. My monitor right here is actually a TV. So it's really bright. So that's why it ends up like lighting half of most of my face. So I wanted to talk to you real quick about your lighting, though, and that is it's very dark with your lighting, and the issue behind that is it's hard to see you. It's hard to see where you're sitting in relative to whatever. But the problem with the lighting we're having is we're not able to see R4U. See, I just turned on my screen. It just brightened up this world. Don't know if I should spend money on props or advertisement when I begin working on my friends. I'm so lit, Frosty 2020. At least I don't know how to work on first. Okay, if I should spend money on props. I wouldn't worry about props. Try worrying more about the content itself. I start streaming Wednesday, Saturday, 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. Jeez, that's a long stream time. Frosty Boy, I normally have full groups of fans, but I'd love you to play with us, mostly Overwatch. I'd be cool with that. I'd be totes cool with that. So I would definitely say here, you would need to invest in some lighting. And I'm not saying like dig deep in your pockets to find the hundreds of dollars it takes for nice soft boxes and whatnot, because that, let's get real, that gets expensive. So I do cheap lighting. Let me explain. For those of you who understand, I everything I do for my channel is on a budget. This microphone is an expensive microphone, but I caught someone selling it because they didn't want it anymore, and I got it super cheap. The keyboard, the mice I use, cheap. I'm using a TV because I didn't want to go out and buy a monitor because I don't make the money that some people think I make. But for lighting, let me give you a little thing. You'll notice I got a light there and a light there. Sorry. And those are actually, and I'll turn them off in a second, those are actually canister lights. You can totally see them when they're like that. Dang it. But anyways, there's canister lights there. Hello? There we go. They're canister lights. And what those will usually, those are actually pretty cheap. They only cost like $10. And they clamp onto things. So you want, they're made for like when you're working on cars or you're doing construction and whatnot. They'll clamp onto like the car hood or like a piece that you're working on, and they'll be able to direction the light towards you. And they're actually really cheap. They're $10. Now the light bulbs is where it's going to get important. Now that white light that's on me is very important because you want daylight when you're working with light. Okay, you definitely want daylight. And the reason I say that is because daylight has the whole color spectrum going through it, which is absolutely important because it gets all the colors of the skin, no matter what origin or ethnicity you are. So I use daylight light bulbs, and they actually work out well, but they have to be LED daylight light bulbs because they seem to come out very well and they live for a long time. Don't use GE because they're garbo, and I going to continue saying that because they were garbo for me. They said 5,000 hours, and they didn't last past a month. And it's not like I sit in these lights all the time because they're hot. So I definitely recommend the LED white light bulb and the little clamp lights. As I said, you can find them at like your local hardware store, really cheap. And then you clamp them to something. I made the little structures that they're on the wall, but that's something. When 21 Savage makes music video, he asked to shoot at Frosted's place. He also has 69 F-18. Happy Halloween, Jesse! Don't let Frosted lie to you. He makes $2.9 million a year. He has 3 Lambos. I wish. He does not speak Spanish. Sorry, so yeah. Yeah, I don't. I'm sorry. So the next thing I want to say, I do like that all your thumbnails are different. That's actually pretty cool. Just buy a softbox. But then I have to spend money. I only spent $25 on my setup. That little red light right there, that bulb, that wonderful bulb came in one of these boxes, and the $2.95 because I'm cheap. But that's something to think about. Wait, super chats? Well, I mean, just keep this in mind. If you give a super chat, here it goes to Freedom. And I'm sure they'll appreciate it. But if you're going to give any money, I do recommend giving it to the Extra Life campaign that I have located in the description right here. That will help children. And that's actually something. I'm not discouraging it. So anyone who's watching here. But that actually helps children and people who are actually who are in need of that type of assistance. Just buy a softbox. Shish Khalifa, you know I don't roll in that money like that. Stop selecting things. What is up with you today? I need to get a new mouse. That's really what it is. So let's go back to you. Let's click on your vid.
We are the heroes.
Okay, so you need to cut that down by 46 seconds, which in other words, I would totally 100%. See this? Yeah, it does bring you there. Cool. I would totally 100% not. It probably. First off, I'm almost certain that song is copyrighted. Secondly, I would not make an intro 46 seconds long. I can definitely say as a viewer, at this point in time, I would have left. You definitely need to not have an intro. The problem behind intros is that they take the information away from the viewer. It actually gets them to be bored after a little bit, and I definitely don't want that to be an issue for you. Really get into what you're doing here. Hey, look at that. Thank you very much for the donation, dude. I get notifications when that happens. Oh, fiance messaged me. Hold on. That's important. When the lady talks, you listen. That's how this works. When the phone stops being a jerk, you listen. Okay. Razor, if you could reword that, I say he has to cut the intro, not cut it down. It needs to go away. But let's see. Yeah, that was a wonderful donation. Thank you very much. The Buffalo Women's and Children's Hospital definitely thanks you for that, and I appreciate it myself. Okay, thank you very much. So I would definitely cut out the intro. Translate to English, please. What else? What is going on? My phone is exploding. I do apologize. Did you just send another one? Sorry, I'm like it. This excites me because these are the people that helped me and kept it, like they're the ones decided to give it to kids instead. Awesome, thank you for that. That really does mean a lot. It was actually Hug Knuckles who donated that. Thank you very much, Hug. You are amazing, and that is great. I love it. Thank you. We love you here. I love you. Period. You guys are great. Charity stream is lit. Let's go. Okay, so cut out the intro. That's what I'm going to start there. Now I'm going to obviously have a translation issue with his, but I'm going to listen to what you're saying, and I'm going to notice a few things. Okay, so the next thing I want to note, I'm going to make note, is the freedom of words for kids. Ooh, drag, you're so mean. But what was I going to say? I can tell you're recording your voice through your camera microphone. Already 130. You know it. And tomorrow I'm going to be doing a huge push at my at the pet store I work at, and hopefully we can probably turn that into another 60 on there as well. So that's what I like to do. So the next thing I want to definitely say is your audio is coming in very shoddy. It's cutting in, it's cutting out. And that's because you're talking to your camera that's probably, I'm going to say, it's built into your laptop. Generally, they don't have the best audio. Everyone intro should be a minimum of 2 minutes of the video. Frosted 1992. No. So you might want to work on your audio. I would definitely invest in a microphone. There's some cheap microphones out there that are like $20 that will destroy any type of camera audio, because it sounds like if I were to use my camcorder's audio or my camera's audio or my desktop's audio, they're terrible. So I would definitely invest in that There's some $20 microphones I definitely would invest into there. Razor Plays, you donate it. I'm gonna get a notification soon. We'll find out. Did you donate to the right place, or did you donate to my charity, the people who saved my life? We're gonna find that out. Oh, what is that? Was that a donation? Oh, $1 from you, dude. Thank you very much. You're awesome. Make your intro. No, shish Khalifa. Even $15 Mike's worse, dude. So that's what I'm going to recommend there. Hi, I'm Sayev. This is the second part of the bird story video. If you like the video, watch the like, share on video, and subscribe for my videos. Note, I know that the audio of my voice is very bad. The video seems to lag, but I'm working to solve it. I think that the voice part is actually ready. I just need to get a program that adapts my computer and needs to record without lag. Soon there will be a content pure quality kit. Do not forget to follow me on social networks. Okay, so you already said that earlier. I would definitely lengthen the amount of information you're giving in your description. I would definitely, lengthen the amount of information that's given in your description. Definitely. What are you doing, phone? It just keeps going. Okay. Lengthen that up. Give us a description of the actual game. Talk about what you're doing in a game. That's all very important. Take off the lossy, please. Gotta go. All right, dude. No problem. Thank you very much for sticking around, my dude. That's you. Okay. There we go. Update it. So that's my recommendation there. Work on your description. Your tags need a little bit of love. You said second episode, second chapter, episode 2, chapter 2. Those actually aren't going to be searchable informations. Yep. You have no money. I get it, dude. I totally get it. But the problem you're running into right now is you're having a latency issue between your audio and your video, and it's because you're trying to record them through the same thing. The other issue that you're going to run into is because of the lack of the microphone, it's going to seem a little weird. So I would definitely try getting into actually editing your videos and to fix the audio to camera issue is the clap. So you go 3, 2, 1, clap, then cut the audio. Make sure the audio is being recorded on something separate when you're editing. I recommend Audacity if you want something free. It works. It definitely works. See you next Sunday. Actually, Eddie, you won't see me next Sunday. I will not be on here next Sunday. I'll be in Canada. But you could visit me on my channel, or I recommend MGN at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Tuesday. My channel on Thursday at 7 p.m. But you won't see me until the next Sunday. And Bandicam. Okay, so you're going to want to record your audio 100% separate from your video. Technically speaking, when you're playing games, your video should be separate from your audio, should be separate from your gameplay. On my computer, I have OBS recording my games, my microphone's being recorded through Adobe Audition, and or it used to be Sound Booth if you have that, and my camera is being recorded by the camcorder located right behind my actual one. I don't use this for recording because that actually puts more of a strain on my computer. Oh no, I'm not going to be doing the stream in Canada. I'm going to be chilling with the guy from Lewis from Mystery Skulls, and he's going to be doing a concert. So if you're in the Greater Toronto area and you want to check out Mystery Skulls, he's going to be out there. Lewis is going to be out there, so I recommend it. Okay, so description, definitely tags, because the tags need to be more specific to the video. Don't say chapter 2 in its own tag. It needs to be separate. They need to be all individual. They need to, like, episode 2, second chapter, second episode, chapter 2 just aren't descriptive to the video. So your video has got to be, your tags have got to be descriptive of the video. Otherwise, they don't work to help get you found. That is something you need to know when you're making these. So I will look at what other people are using for the game A Bird Story for tags, and maybe you could like borrow them or utilize them in a different way. All right, Eddie Mills, you have a good night. So those are my recommendations. Got to work on that audio. Got to separate it. Definitely got to separate it. Got to keep it separated. Offspring. Got to work on your tags. Definitely work on your description. Work on your thumbnail work. Work on your banner a little bit. I believe your banner needed some love. Yeah, I wouldn't cut off the intro completely. Wouldn't use anime characters all over the place because, one, that could get you in a bit of a trouble for using anime characters because whoever owns these characters could potentially put a DMCA on your channel and take them all down. And that is definitely going to be an issue. So keep that in mind. Work on your about section, and that is my recommendation for you. So I hope that helps. Let's go back over to Fanny. Check out his most recent video.
If you write anything on your computer, you need to get Grammarly.
Yeah, you need to get Grammarly, right? Grammarly, not giving any love to good old Frosty here, but you could put things on other people. No, it's fine. I only say your name a million times and all my things. Right? Okay. Oh, there's the screw I was looking for. I found a screw that I was looking for.
My secret weapon for
Vediamo cosa esce fuori.
Speriamo bene.
Niente di buono sicuramente.
Niente di buono. Andrex.
Ehi.
Come di buono?
Non lo so, ho paura io.
Come hai paura? Ehi.
All right, you're doing something with Hangouts. Stop. Okay, I almost knocked over my glass. No, I've one day we'll be sponsored by Grammarly, and until then, I'll just keep promoting them. But I like that you got a lot of views on this. I kind of upset that you got a lot of thumbs down on it though. But hey, interaction's interaction. Am I right, dude? Okay, so let's talk about the description. It's not exactly descriptive of what's going on. As far as your title goes, you're gonna need to work on the title of the video because like I'm not exactly sure what you're covering. How did I get verified with 300 subs? Oh, Taz. Let me explain that for It's Gaming. How did It's Gaming get verified with 300 subs? So once upon a time, YouTube didn't have a sub standard for their subscribers. So you could apply to get verification from YouTube no matter what size your channel is. That was at one point in time. About a year and a half ago, they implemented a rule where you have to have 100,000 subscribers in order to get the YouTube thing. So what happened was he applied for the verification beforehand, much like Helix Brightstar, much like myself. We applied for the verification beforehand, and when YouTube had created the rule, you were able to. We were able to get grandfathered in. That's the word I'm thinking of. So that's how that works. And see, it's not that you don't have a future. It's like, I do apologize. I wish I could speak more than one language, but I really can't. The best thing you could do is rewatch it and see if the closed captions on this will pick up the audio that's on this. I tried to get it applied a long time ago. I had 400 subs. Yeah, and YouTube was really picky. So it's like, it was one of those like luck things. Yes, you did. It was for Helix Brightstar. They were wondering how he did it. Razor Plays. And these ads are copyright. What? But the next thing I was going to say is as I said, your title needs a little love. And same goes for your tags. Your tags not really telling like me or the YouTube algorithm or search engine optimization or anything like that what the video is about. So you got to be more specific with the things you do. Does being verified do anything? No. It doesn't do a thing. It really doesn't. It just says you are who you say you are. No. It's not even bragging rights. Like, it's nothing to really brag about. The live is Badman. But as I said, you're going to want to work on your lighting. You're definitely going to need to work on tag scan. I'm not exactly sure what this is about. And description is absolutely important. You have to fill out the description. Right now, if I were to look on YouTube, this video is almost near unsearchable because it has no specific topic to be covering. I don't know what your guys are, I mean, like, obviously I won't know what you're talking about, but there's no description for YouTube to find. There's nothing really off of tags for YouTube to find. And your title doesn't exactly tell us what you're doing. Are you just having a chat? That's very important. So you're doing well on views, but my recommendation is work on your tags, work on your description, because this all helps your metadata in the end. And work on your titles, because titles help people find certain videos. I think people found these videos through the individuals that you use for this video, but you also didn't even link their channels. You said they have YouTube channels, but you didn't even link those channels in the description, and that's very important for people. So those are my recommendations for you, dude, and I definitely hope they helped. So thank you for sharing, both of you. That was a simultaneous review, and I definitely hope it helped. I really hope it helped. I really did. So we're gonna open the list one more time, and we're gonna do one more channel. All right. Okay. We'll open the list one more time. We're gonna do one more channel. List is open. Yay. I gotta refresh this. Give me a second. Reload. Okay. Boop. There we go. Let's do this. Tortuga Beats. It's all right. I try to do a lot. Closed. Scalper wants in. Dude, Scalper, if I roll you though, you gotta understand why I'd have to wait. We'd have to wait another day. But I don't mind putting your name on there as an extra. Y'all in. Y'all in. Add names to the wheel. Boom! Locked and loaded. So let me tell you this much before I do my final spin for tonight. Let me just make this clear. Oh, it's, dang it, you pay attention to the description. There, because it's the last one. I'll make the exception. Still going? That was my cue to stop. Okay. One more. There we go. Razor, you're right here. Whoop. See? There we go. So this is my last one. Now let me explain. Let me make this clear. I am doing these reviews on Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard and on MGN. Located right here. Okay? Right there. I'm doing it on MGN. Then the other one I want to make mention of. The other one I want to make mention of is I will also be doing it on my channel at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard this Thursday. I also want to tell you guys, if you want your stuff featured, if you need to see how exciting and how awesome you are, mouse, I will destroy you. If you want to show us how amazing and awesome you are, I have a little submission thing for your videos. If you got a really cool video you want us to show on MGN, we're going to pick the best one out of this week's submission and show it this week Wednesday. So I recommend you do that and submit your video in this first thing right here in the description right there, eh? All right, let's do this. Let's spin the wheel. It's Tuesday on Spooky Halloween. I know. I'm probably going to do it a little earlier. I don't know yet. All right. Oh, man. Yay. At K. You're not even here. Oh, man. I don't even think they're here. I'm going to start this as soon as this pops up on here. Hold up. It's coming. Scalper, you almost got picked, dude. I don't even see them here. All right, so we're going to reset this. 30 seconds on the clock. 29. Let's do this. Let's do this. I don't even think they're here, honestly. Okay, so we played them out. Gone. Respin. Where's La Cucaracha? I don't think I know that one. I know I don't know one. Try something Halloween themed for Tuesday. I know. At Simon Larson. I don't think this guy's here either. Oh, is that far behind? Okay. Watermelon. Right, 30 seconds is on the timer. Reset. Simon's not even getting anything. Boop. There we go. So let's see. Oh, shoot, he's here. Why didn't he pop up? Why didn't he pop up? Stop, Simon. You got so quiet, dude. Jeez. He got super quiet. Simon, try to stay chatty throughout the whole thing. I thought you disappeared. I just send a Google form. Actually, as a matter of fact, I've done Simon Larson's channel before, so I'm gonna spin it one more time. I'm gonna spin it one more time after Simon. Okay, Simon, what would you like me to what would you like me to go over your today? Because I noticed you didn't really change much from the last time I actually went over your channel. And I say that because you got your uploads, popular uploads, your past live streams, you got your individual playlists, which is awesome. You like videos. Always keep in mind that your like videos could accidentally steer people away from your channel, so I'm not sure if that's something you want to put on your front page. But the other thing I want to make mention is your banner still is overblown. It has the word reboots on it. It's the artwork from one of the Kingdom Hearts games. Sorry, my neck needed to snap so badly. Ashutashani, what's up? So you definitely need to. I would definitely make a banner that more says something about you. Same goes for your icon, because it's Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Hi, I'm Sora from Kingdom Hearts. But it needs to be needs to be work, and you definitely need to work on your channel art. I like, this is cool, but if it only had your name on it, that would make it more unique. No problem, Vanny. I got a feeling Vanny's getting this stream a little late, so that's fine. No problem, Vanny. So let's take a look at your about section. Definitely still need to fill out your about section. You haven't done that yet, so I would definitely recommend that. Get that about section filled out. Check out your Twitter. Okay, so you're actively on Twitter. Earn 4 PSN 4 trophies. That's cool, but doesn't show us when was the last time you uploaded a video. I do like Kingdom Hearts as much as the next person. Actually, I already did that. That was my last time. So let's see. Simon Larson. Let's go to your playlist. All right, that's cool. You got created playlists, but always be conscious of the save playlist you have could also accidentally steer people away from your thing. You might want to make these private to you. That's definitely something I want to recommend. You want to make these private to you because last thing I always say to everyone, you don't want people to go away from your channel because this channel's supposed to be for you. All right, so let's go to your videos. Now, I may mention this in the past, but for those of you who don't know, Kingdom Hearts is a hard game to play on YouTube. How far back is this stream right now? My gosh, it's so off kilter. Google roulette. I didn't know Google even had a roulette. But the problem with Kingdom Hearts is... Okay, let me explain. Kingdom Hearts is not only owned by Square Enix, but it's also owned by Disney. Disney has some of the hardest copyright stuff on any of their things. You'll notice that a lot of... Well, that was heartbreaking. So close to landing many times. Maybe next time. Thanks for the sub. Roger's workout at all. Gotta be up and working for 5 hours. All right, dude. Oop. There we go. I like the little, like, gun sound it makes. Kind of cool. No, Simon said stuff. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts is a really hard thing to play on YouTube, mainly because it's like heavily copyrighted. Not just the music, but also the characters, everything. Like YouTube could put a copyright claim on everything in a channel, and they can even go as far as either DMCA it or put copyright claim or even a copyright strike on it. So be very careful with the stuff you do on here. The other thing I want to say is don't let the PlayStation title your stuff, because all it says is PS4 broadcast on it, and I'm not yelling at you, I'm just saying. PlayStation wants to put its name all over your channel, and unless they're paying you to do that, get them the heck off your stuff. They don't need to be there. Title your own stuff and make sure that PlayStation's not doing it. Because right now, if you were to tell me to watch Real Racers live, I wouldn't know which one it was. You need to title your own videos. You need to actually put effort into titling your videos and putting thumbnails on them as well. So let's continue to this. And also don't let the PlayStation tag your videos either, because PlayStation's only interested in their own content. So just keep that in mind. PlayStation wants their stuff on there and their advertisement out there, and they're using your channel as a platform for that. The other issue that you're running into, what a lot of people run into when it comes to the PlayStation streaming, is this buffering thing. It's not fun for people to watch, and it's not conducive to your channel. I'm not exactly sure how much of this is buffering, but it is taking a long time to get to where you got to be. And we're about 38 seconds into this video, and I've still yet to get anything from it. I'm pretty sure this was a live stream, but the other issue is I can see that your mic is off. You don't have a camera, so this is just straight gameplay. And the issue behind straight gameplay right now, it's also being heavily copyright claimed. It could be heavily copyrighted claimed because you're not giving any commentary, constructive criticism, anything along that line that would fall underneath fair use. So that's something you definitely want to make sure about. Titles need to change. Tags need to change. Description needs to be filled out. All of that is very important to your channel. And on top of that, this is called Real Racers Live. Well, this is called Real Racers, but it says Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. I'm not. So what am I watching? Am I watching Metal Gear Solid 5 or am I watching Real Racers? But because according to the UI that I'm looking at, I'm watching Metal Gear Solid. So this is even titled incorrectly. So I would say like the effort that you put towards your channel is seen by not only like me but other people who visit your channel. And that is if they can find you. Right now you're playing Metal Gear Solid. It's improperly titled. The description, not the description. Oh, the description's not even there, and there's no tag. So this is stuff you really need to work on, and I'm encouraging you to do that. Work on your thumbnails. Work on talking in your game. Work on your about section. Work on your Twitter. Work on your descriptions. Work on your tags. Work on your actual video. These are all very important, and that's why I just don't recommend streaming on YouTube off of your PlayStation, because PlayStation will mark the heck out of it and give it all the wrong things that don't exactly help you. Real Racers has improved so much. You're right, but that's absolutely what I mean. That's absolutely what I talk about, and I'm just trying to help you out here when I'm saying this information. I'm not trying to put you down. So you got a bit of a laundry list you got to take care of, my man, and the more effort you put into it, the more it will love you back. So just remember that for next time, all right? All right. So I'm going to reset this. We're going to get going on here. Where am I in my conversation? What I mean, that's absolutely what I talk about. All right. There's so much going on my phone. It has been exploding for the last hour. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and spin the wheel. It's gaming! He is here. I know he's here because he's been active in the chat. It's gaming. Now, it's gaming. Hey, Jesse, I'm looking. Okay, so come on. There we go. It's gaming. Do you want me to go over your channel? Because you mentioned earlier in this that you didn't change anything from last time. So that's my question for you. Like you were okay with you not being on here earlier, and I'd like to get to a new person if you wouldn't mind. I mean, if that's all right with you, that's my request to you if that's okay. So yeah. Do someone else. Thank you very much. Remove. So we're going to spin. Thank you. Tortuga Beats. Tortuga Beats, are you here? See where we are on this. Yes, there he is. Awesome. Boop. Okay. He's been sitting silently in the background trying to figure out what's going on. Baller, there are more than one way for me to go and say goes for you, Drag. There are other opportunities. I will be doing this on my channel and on MGN. MGN 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. And there is no list. There is no list. It is a first come, first serve. So show up as soon as we start, and I will get you as soon as we start. On my channel, it's the same thing. It's show up, first come, first serve. So does not necessarily mean that you're not going to be gone over. Same goes for you, Rogers. All right. So just keep that in mind. Channel trailer. Ein neuer Kanal. My new channel. Copyright free music. I can't hear it because I'm being a dumb. With visual. Music is. Okay, quick thing. Though it's really cool that you got there. Same goes for you, X Racer Plays. While I'm looking at it, the issue is it's taking so long to read that. Not that I'm like dim or anything, but I can read generally pretty fast, and I don't think those stay on there too long. So I would probably keep that up there a little bit longer. If you could talk on there, that would be better. Or better yet, since this is a music channel, put your best stuff in the front. All right? That beat is pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie though. It's very laid back. I like it. Now, as I'm looking at your banner, though, your banner could use a little love. Your banner seems pretty blown out. It's pixelated. Try to get something more geared towards your channel because I like what this looks like, but the problem with your banner is that your name's so blown up, it's hard to see what I'm looking at. I am aggressive. You're aggressive turtle. Okay. I thought like it was. Well, yeah. I remember. Okay. Okay, so that's kind of cool. You're doing it Tuesday on your channel and Thursday on what channel? No, I'm doing it Tuesday on MGN and Thursday on my channel. It's Ryalu Cake. Thank you very much, Scalper. So I actually know this guy because he actually joined one of the streams that I did. I think it was my channel that he was on that he went on it. He's a turtle. No, he has fun stuff though. Recent activities. Make this your uploads. Let's see, playlist, popular uploads. Okay, so you got, as I said, you don't got too much going on. Yeah, MGN is Tuesday. Thursday is mine. So let's see. I would work on definitely that banner sticking out like a sore thumb though. You don't have too many videos yet, so that's fine. But put your uploads here, not your recent activities, because again, your recent activities will also show what videos you liked, and it mixes in too much. Let's go to your about section. You definitely need to fill out your about section. For a music channel, you have got to get on social media, my friend. Social media is how you go. Yo, I'm back for a little bit. Welcome back, Eddie. Get Gaming. Yo, it's you. Finishing up in 10 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting the little red light in the back of the room. Okay, there we go. Michael Jackson Beat It remix, Tortu, channel trailer. I'm not sure if I can play this. I like this. This is so cool. I don't know what's this. That's kind of cool. I like it. It's a really good song. And you touch back Michael Jackson. Don't do the individual thing. Just Beat It remix. Just Beat It. Michael Jackson musical artist. Rip. Thriller dance. Okay, so these three don't make any sense, and they probably don't belong in there. But maybe you could go as far as telling people exactly what the program you're using that would be contingent to that. Don't use individual words like Michael, then Jackson, because Jackson could be a lot of different things, and same goes for Michael. Remix is okay. It's a broad term, but it's it's relevant. Got Just Beat It remix. You could also get away with just saying Beat It remix, like you did. Don't forget to probably throw your little your tag in there, your Tortigo Beats. Let's realize this wasn't open. Joined 3 days ago. Wow. What's the name of the beat from the trailer? He uses audio visualizer. If you ever get to review mine, just remember that everything on my channel is made on my phone. Woof. Okay. You're in her. Okay, cool instrumental. No, this is really cool though. And I like that you're using an audio visualizer. That's cool too. So let's continue. I do apologize. Ahem. There we go. Is that hard? Do an instrumental remix of Incoming Call from Tattle. Do a remix of Blasphemous HD and let him react. Crass remix. Nice. Can you maybe make a remix of Mark Foster? And don't forget to talk to your people. I think I told you this before, but don't forget to talk to your people, Turtle. That's very important. You got to talk back to them. Michael Jackson's Beat It, Trap Me, next reload. Boop. All right. Yep, we're done. Okay, this is copyright free. You can use this instrumental for free, but my only question is it truly copyright free? Because the issue is you're using a Michael Jackson song, and that is always an issue, especially because Michael Jackson is heavily copyrighted by lots of different places, including his father. I've been making vids for a year, many channels, and it's never-ending learning process. So many things, learning new edits, and when to edit to add it to delete stuff. You're very true. So let's see. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud. Nice. This is a copyright-free song. I'm not the owner of the songs posted on his channel. If you want your music to remove, please. Whoa. This is copyright-free. You can grab it from the location below. So, am I right to read that you do not own this song? And if so, it probably doesn't belong on the channel ever. There's a lot of YouTube channels out there that do this. Well, they'll find music that was made by other people, put it on their channel, and sort of claim it as theirs. There's people that that follow me that do that as well, and I've told them about it. I would definitely What links are broken, Razor? I wouldn't use other people's videos or music in this case. I definitely wouldn't use people's music because you're kind of passing this off as yours, and that doesn't seem right. There's a lot of things screaming in the back of my head that ain't right. So I wouldn't do that. Honestly, if you're going to make music for yourself. Especially if you didn't ask for permission to do it. Okay? So that is a big thing for me. Said the links don't work. No, it seems to work. And not only that, you didn't credit the original artist. So that's the links in the trailer. You're going to go? You have a good night, dude. So, yeah. Work on your descriptions, work on your titles, and I talked with the producer. Okay, that's cool. But remember, when it comes to music on YouTube, it's more than just one person that you got to worry about. So, I'm just saying, like, always be conscious of that. And as I said, you didn't actually mention the name of the actual artist. So, like, you could talk to the producer, but it still looks like you're passing it off as yours. And your followers are seeing that too. They're saying, "Hey, make that for me." Thank you very much, It's Gaming. So those are my recommendations, dude. Be very careful with the stuff you do, okay? All right. So I'm going to end the stream here. I'm going to end the stream here. Tortuga, I really hope you take my advice. Really, really hope you take my advice. But I'm going to end this stream here. For those of you who are looking to get reviewed, I do these reviews on MGN. It's located in the description below. The channel, MGN, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard every Tuesday. I also do this every Thursday. And, well, I do this week, Thursday, at 7 p.m. on my channel. And I hope to see you guys there. I encourage you to check out MGN. It is a really great gaming community. It's really awesome, and I like that what we do there. And also, if you want to get promoted on MGN, submit the video in the following link located right here, and that way we can look at the best videos that people have and put up the best video for that week. The next thing I want to say is definitely fill that out. And if you get a chance, check out the Extra Life campaign I'm doing. That's why I won't be available on Sunday. That and I'll be in Canada that day. From Saturday morning 7 a.m. to Sunday morning 7 a.m. I'll be doing a 24-hour live stream to help out sick kids for the Children's Miracle Network for Buffalo. I've been doing this too long. Buffalo Women's and Children's Hospital. So I invite you to go check that out. I wrote that it does not belong to me. I know that you wrote that it doesn't belong to you, and I saw that. But the issue is you still didn't credit the original creator. That's where my issue pops in. And as a person who makes music and listens to music and an artist in many other ways, the voice acting and whatnot, I as the artist would have offense if my name wasn't on there. So even if you ask for permission, you should always put the name of there. So those are my recommendations. I thank you guys very much for watching. Be sure to check your dad's channel. Just search FrostedFricks. Thank you very much, Links. You guys have been great. You guys have been fantastic. I'm going to go lay my head down on a big old fluffy pillow now. Have a good night. Stay frosty. And game on. Now I just got to find the button.